No one's around yet, but fuck it. Probably better to be like this when people do show up. I don't know. Yeah. No beer streams really bad. Waiting for people to show up. Hello. Look, I think I followed you on Twitter a bit ago. So I'm trying to remember what your name was on there. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Yeah, Fish Part 2. People are filtering in. So like once people are actually here, Oliver Hoots, okay. Right. Yeah. So I'm just putting up the name of the album that we will be listening to. I don't know, if there's 3 people around, I'm gonna start at 4 people. Hello, Anime Omelet? Oh wait, fucking nature, it's not funny. Okay, here we go. So this is, Miracle Milk by Mealy. I picked this one both because I want to show off this album, but also just, like, I just want to talk to chat, you know? If you like this album, like, go check it out. They're a great band, but, yeah. Anyway. Stream went down. That was annoying. That's not the worst case scenario that can happen with us. Because it's just like, now I'm just left alone. And I have no idea what I should be doing. So I had to be like, wait, fuck. And just, you know, a lot of improvising. Because obviously I didn't know what was happening. It was just kind of like, her stream stopped. She is not in Discord call anymore. I wasn't sure if it was an internet issue or if, like, her computer crashed, and then I, like, sent her a message and waited for a reply, and then just kind of had to talk to chat. And, like, figure out what was happening. But, I don't know. It's shitty. I don't like what happened. Let's see, what is it? Yeah, here. I'm pouting. I am pouting because the stream crashed. I am unhappy. But, I don't know. So, I don't know. Hopefully this stream will be fun. An album you know well enough to sing along to most of. Nice, nice. Yeah, like, Miracle Milk is just, like, Millie are a band I love in general, but I really love their, I really love this album most of all. Sad Fish. Yeah. It's more like annoyed fish, really. Yeah, sounds annoying. Like, I was enjoying that stream. It was a fun stream. Fun stuff was happening. And then I just had to stop. But, we'll get back to it on Wednesday. So yeah, I don't know. How's everyone else doing? How's the audience doing? I don't know. I watched Alien before stream. Because I was like, fuck, I want to watch Alien. So I went and downloaded Alien. And then I realized I only have, like, an hour and a half before stream. I can't watch Alien before stream. And then I realized I'm bad at time. And I actually did have enough time to watch Alien before stream. I need to fix my model a little. So then I went and watched Alien before stream. And boy, Alien is a great movie. Dealing with friendship issues, which is a pain, but music is calming. Good, I'm glad, like, if I can make more people like Mealy, that is great. I will be very happy with that. Because Mealy are fantastic. I really like them. And, working on stream stuff, working on stream stuff is fun. Like, I always enjoy, like, working on the behind-the-scenes stuff, like, figuring out what games I'm gonna play, or, like, what movies I'm gonna show, or even, like, working on thumbnails. That's really fun. Yeah, Alien is, a fantastic movie. Sleep pattern is messed up because neighbors were being loud until late. Yeah, my neighbors are loud sometimes. And I'm surprised that hasn't come up during a stream. Like, I've been worried a few times where it's like, I'm going live in a half hour, and the neighbors are listening to loud party music. Are they going to be doing this in a half hour? And then it's always like, no. They thankfully stop. Yeah, making people like Mealy is a noble cause. Mealy are great. And if you like this, you should go check them out. It's just like, kind of hits like the right kind of like, a right group of musical niches to make this something that like, sounds like a lot of things, but nothing sounds like this. The like, combination of electronic music, of classical, of rock, of pop, and of specific styles, it's kind of like, it makes something unique. And, I don't know. Yeah, definitely gonna save this. Yay! Like, if I can get more people into that, into Mealy, like, that's good, that's good. And this stream is just gonna be, like, as long as this album, probably. Just because, I don't know, I don't want to go too long. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it reminds me of so many things, but so few things at the same time. Yeah, that's what I was saying, like, this sounds like so many things, but nothing sounds like this. Because, like, nothing else really gets the range of, like, influences and of sounds here that it has. You can indirectly attribute your, Project Moon fictives to liking Millie. Right, yeah, I forget that Project Moon exists. Partially, intentionally, partially not. I don't know. If the singles that Millie are releasing for, their Project Moon stuff ever get released, I'll maybe check them out, but yeah. A modern style of progressive pop. That's a very Rate Your Music way of describing this, but I would have to agree because I found this album through Rate Your Music before I got banned. Probably too late now. Is there time to catch up on the Danganronpa stream? What? That was really fast. That was really fast. I don't know. I kind of, like, already did segment it off in my mind as, like, we were gonna do it, on Wednesday. Maybe we can, like, speedrun. Nice. I don't know, it's going to be a long, like, Trials and, the second game are long. So I think, like, it's late enough in the day, that I don't really want to put in a, like, 2.5 hour long stream for that. Maybe we can, like, throw in an extra stream on, like, Tuesday to, fit that in before Wednesday, and, like, keep our pace, but, I don't know. Right now I just kind of want to talk to chat. And also it's, like, confusing messaging to be like, okay, stream is canceled. Wait, never mind, stream is back. I forget the Millie Singer's voice, but I really, or name, but I really love her voice. It's, like, probably heavily processed. When I first heard it, I thought it was Vocaloid. But it's, like, she has a very unique voice. I know. I have no idea what I'm gonna do once stream ends, honestly, though. Yeah, no one sounds like Momoka Shu. Okay, yeah, like, yeah, that's true. No one sounds like her, but yeah, as I was saying, I don't know what I'm gonna do once I'm off stream. I bought 999 earlier, or rather Zero Escape earlier on a whim. So I might go and, like, start playing that. Because I bought it as, like, maybe I'll play this on stream. And then as I started thinking about it, this is kind of like, oh, maybe it wouldn't work great as a stream game. Because I know that, like, it's a puzzle game, and puzzles can be, iffy for that. I don't want to spend, like, an hour on a single puzzle because I'm dumb and got stuck. So, like, for that reason I might not stream 999, but I might start playing it. I might also play, like, some Xenoblade, which is, like, I don't know, I've been... Xenoblade is, like, the first new video game I've picked up in a while that I'm, like, actually getting into. Specifically Xenoblade 2. No? It's cool. I don't know. Is this band Canadian? I don't know how to answer that question. Yes! Question mark. They are Canadian. And also Chinese. And also American. And also Japanese. And maybe, like... And the singer also sings in Vietnamese. And in French. And, like... It's an international band. I think individual members of the band live in different countries, but they're based in Japan. But the singer is, I believe, in Canada. I can, like, look that up, though. Yeah, very international. Does this band have a Wikipedia page? They... Doesn't seem so? Yeah, I know. This is not the kind of band where I, like, really pay attention to the people who are members of it. Just because, I don't know. It doesn't... I don't really do that for most bands. So when they are spread apart like this, it's, like, not really something I can follow. But yeah. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, yeah. It's a good game. Yeah. So far, that's what I think. I've been enjoying it. I love the guitar here. Yeah, I've been enjoying XC2. Like, the characters are fun, combat is tolerable, designs are good. I really like the world. And I considered, like, answering Curious Cat answers, or questions on stream, but I don't know if, like, I should do that, because, I don't... It's been a while since I put out the ask for that, so I don't know how many there are in there. I can, like, check, though. There are 35 games in there, or questions in there. Sure. I'll also, like, put out a thing on Twitter, being like, hey, you can ask me questions. So, I'm trying to think of, like, a better way to, do questions than I did in my DP stream, because that was kind of clunky. And also, I think some of these are questions I already answered, but, like, didn't get deleted. Yeah, fuck it. Window capture. Let's see that. Also, shout out to the fact that this question is, like, just about making a sandwich. Like, there's a thing on Ray Music of, like, a comment I saw when I, like, first listened to the album that was like, Mealy have 3 kinds of songs. Songs about murder, songs about food, songs about sex. And their most fun songs are when they combine them. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Here. This is a clunky way to handle this, but sure, whatever. Yeah, the 3 most important aspects of a well-balanced diet. You can leave out sex, definitely, but the other 2, the other 2 can, at least make entertaining, songs. Okay, here we go. Oh, we break the 3 core themes of Millie down to food, death, and the existential dread of having made someone else part of yourself. Yeah, that's, I suppose, yeah. Anyway. The, question of the day today is not actually bad. I'm a little surprised. As for how many languages I speak, 1.25, I think is the best way to, like, describe that. I know Japanese to some degree. I'm obviously, like, I am ESL. Or, not English. Yeah, I guess it would be EFL. EFL, English first language. Japanese is my second language. I've been putting thought towards learning a 3rd one, but I think I need to get further with Japanese first to really, focus on that. What video games were my favorites growing up? I really liked Pokemon as a kid. Pokemon is great. Pokemon is fun. Pokemon is cool. And not just the main games. I also really liked, like, Ranger and, Mystery Dungeon. Fuck, like, Ranger was just a great series. I really hope they make another one of those someday. But other games, Fire Emblem, Dragon Quest. I think those are, like, the games that defined my childhood, I think. At least, like, in retrospect. There were some, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Video games I played a ton. But, yeah, I don't think there's anything else, really. Will you shame me if I had sushi for lunch today? Vegetarian sushi is great. I really like tamago, or cucumber rolls. Or, I used to live near this, Japanese restaurant that did, like, this great, like, tempura vegetable roll that was just like, that's the best sushi I have ever had. So no, depending on what kind of sushi you have, I won't judge you. Just, please don't eat me. Why did the chicken cross road? Fuck, dude, I don't know. I'm not gonna judge their life choices. Blame Dragon Quest IX for unwillingness to touch RPGs. know, Dragon Quest IX is a great RPG. I really love it. It has, like, a great world, great characters, especially great design. And like, the combat system is great. I think Dragon Quest IX is one of the best games ever made. Clowns with big teeth, are you scared? I think the big teeth are the scarier part than the clown. Like, Americans are only scared of clowns because of the clown serial killer and the clown murder book. That kind of just built up a culture around clowns that has since persisted in American culture. Clowns are not inherently scary. They're just unfunny. They're just weird. Like, I get being, like, kind of creeped out by them just because, like, the concept is really dumb. But it's just like, I don't know. Clowns are a non-entity in my mind. Have you ever been to the dark web? No? Like, I don't know. I've never wanted to do something illegal that would require me going to the dark web. I'm mostly just torrent. The Clown Murder Book? It by Stephen King. With Pennywise the Clown. I read that book in high school. It was mid. Stephen King is a pretty mid author, honestly. If we're being honest, like, the dude has writing skills. Like, I can tell why he would get popular. But, I don't know. Not the best written horror. What are your thoughts on the new Batman reboot where Robin is a he-him lesbian? I mean, I can see this. I can see Robin being a he-him lesbian. I can see this. Well, this is a funny question. So I see from your streams that you're a bit of a Danganronpa fan. Ever played Zero Escape? No. But I might do that later, as I said about 10 minutes ago. Do you trust the government? No. Why the fuck would I? Government is bad. And not in a, like, right-wing libertarian way. Just, like, governments never represent their people. Because you cannot have a country, you cannot have a country that properly sustains and represents its people unless it is an absolutely tiny country. Like, Luxembourg. Maybe the government could be said to represent all of its people. But most countries are big enough that you're going to get disparities, that just... Countries are illogical as a system. Abolish borders, and governments go along with them. What are my thoughts on Pixar films? I don't know. I don't really vibe with Disney. Their movies definitely look pretty, but I don't really get super into them. I can't even remember the last one I watched. Maybe Inside Out? Which would have been definitely in high school. Or maybe even earlier. Fuck, when did Inside Out come out? I can't even remember. I hate Disney's business practices. Yeah, Disney are, even for companies, even for, like, corporations, like, Disney sucks. Nation states emerged as a reaction to plagues, and plagues are what's going to bring them down. Abolish the state. Fight back. That's gonna be what gets the stream taken down. That's gonna be what gets me banned. What are my favorite Western animated films? Give me a sec to think about this one, because I don't watch many Western animated films compared to anime. I might just, like, go check out my Letterboxd. And see, like, what animated films I've seen. Yeah, I'm, like, looking at my Letterboxd, like, my private one is, like, all anime. Or at least under the, animated section. Spider-Verse is great. I really liked Persephone when I watched that, a while ago, in high school. Let's see. What else? What? Yeah, oops, all anime. Like, I'm looking at the list. I'm not seeing anything that isn't anime. Oh, Coraline, yeah, Coraline is cool. I think, like, Coraline is a cool story about, like, trauma and stuff, and child abuse, and, like, I don't think the message is entirely, like, perfect, but it definitely has its heart in the right place. Let's see. I don't know. I guess that's, like, it. Like, those ones I mentioned, I really like. I'm struggling. Yeah, like, there just aren't others. I have never heard of The Secret of Kells. Yeah. I think, like, the biggest failing of Coraline is its ending. Because up until that point, it is this, like, great story that doesn't really apologize for the parents being abusive. And it is sort of a tale about how, like, neglect and, too much attention can both be forms of abuse. Which is a great message, that, like, you don't really see often. But I think the way that, like... I think the way that it ends with, like, oh, the parents are good now, kind of... That doesn't quite click. That doesn't quite work. You could definitely do a lot better than that, for the ending. But I get that, like, it's a kid's movie, you know? You have to end it that way, because you can't just have it be like, and now she goes back from one abusive family to the other. Like, they're less abusive, so they're good. But, like, it's hard. Yeah, like, Other Mother is worse, which makes them better. That is an issue. I just think, like, everything up until then is really good. Secret of Kells is a super stylistic movie by an Irish studio. And it's based on a bunch of Celtic and Irish folklore. I'll have to look that up. I'll have to watch that later. Gonna pull that up on Letterboxd. Anyway, while I'm thinking of of stuff like Coraline. Nightmare Before Christmas and Corpse Bride, I also both like. I think those are cool movies. I haven't watched either in a long time, though. I should do that. This track is really good. This is just a banger. What has been my favorite moment on stream so far? Any moment where Mathwis says a thing and I just die laughing, is probably my favorite moment. If I had to name a specific one, I think it would be the time that, like, there was a question with 2 obviously wrong answers that stumped her so much that we were there for, like, 5 minutes, and she had to guess both of the wrong answers before getting it right. And the entire time, I am just dying of laughter. Do I prefer duvets or blankets? Blankets? I don't really know what a duvet is. I, like, have a vague idea, but I don't really know, and so, yeah, blankets. I'm gonna refresh because I put out, like, a question, or, like, mentioned that I was getting questions. One more question. Hey, what? I don't know how to answer this. Like, if you're talking about how it, like, smells, I don't care. I don't really pay much mind to that. If you're talking about taste, why would you talk about taste of shampoo? But yeah, I guess, like, assuming that it's, like, the smell, like, I don't care. Whatever works. A duvet is a thing you put in a sheet. I see. I don't know if I've ever used one of those. And then that's it for now. Let's see. From 29 days ago, are you gonna stream more often now? Well, I have. And I think that's it for now. Just because, it's empty now. And just back to talking, chat. Duvets are those fluffy comforters that most hotels have. Alright. I know what you mean now. But, that doesn't, like, I don't know, they're comfy. Yeah, so this is one that I can give a funny, or not a funny answer to, but, like, I don't know. Blankets are better. I don't know. I guess, like, if I had duvets around, like, I do like them when I'm in, like, in a hotel. But I don't know. I haven't had so much experience with them then. But I don't know. I haven't had bad experience with them. So for the question, what was the last anime I saw at a theater? It was Weathering with You. The new Shinkai film from last year. Or I guess the year prior. Weathering with You is a really bad film. Weathering with You is not good. Okay, I guess, like, I don't know. People are talking about duvets, and it's just kind of like, yeah, that's the thing that people are talking about. Have you ever made an OC? Yes, I'm a writer. That's kind of like the snappy answer, but, like, more seriously, like, yeah, I've made, like, OCs, for my writing. I will probably never, like, post, like, my main writing, on this account, just because, like, I post that under my, like, normal name, or not my normal name, I don't have a normal name, under, like, my other name. And so it's kind of like doing that would dox me, and I don't want to do that. But yeah, for that stuff I have written OCs before. Quite a few, actually. Although I think, like, the term OC is a bit loaded, because it's like, yeah, if I go write an original novel, that's a bunch of OCs I'm writing. They're also just called characters. So it's just kind of like, OC is like a term that's like, works in relation to fanfiction. Which, in fairness, I write a lot of fanfiction. But my OCs are almost exclusively, like, kept to their own story. I'm not gonna write a story where I make an OC and have them meet the cast of whatever. Because, I don't know, I don't find that kind of storytelling very interesting. Am I a Sonic the Hedgehog fan? No. I just, Sonic was never a thing that, that I got into. Like, does OC get used regarding anything other than Sonic characters? Yes. Quite often. It's a broad-spanning fanfiction, or like fic and fandom term, that refers to any original character. AO3 even has it used as the term for original characters in original fiction. Like, it is a very broad term. How did I get into Melee? This is actually I actually have a story behind this. Get ready, everyone, it's story time. So, I really like early 2000s anime. I really love the, like, aesthetic of, like, early digital, as CGI was coming into use, as digital coloring and digital animation was becoming prominent. It's very wonky, but I think it's a very cool aesthetic because it's very experimental. You get a lot of things that are, like, off on their own, doing whatever, being, like, really unique and interesting, and, so, I really like early 2000s anime, which means that I have watched a bunch of early 2000s movies. One of them being Origin something, which is just, like, a very, like, Nausicaa Nausicaa Ghibli-esque movie about, like, the environment is good. Don't do things to fuck over the environment. And it's, like, it's a 6 out of 10 story. But it has very creative uses of CGI, and I really like its background. It has very good art. But the thing that really stuck with me is the OP, which is this, like, very, like, epic and, like, folkloric orchestral pop song. And I was like, this is really fucking good. I'm gonna go listen to everything else that the artist has made. And at the time, she didn't have much music on Spotify, so I was just like, well, fuck. So I stepped back and was like, well, what else can I what else can I get into? And it was just like, well, Rate Your Music tags this as classical crossover. I'm gonna go look at other classical crossover on Rate Your Music's charts. Oh, Mealy is high up. I'll go listen to that. That seems neat. And then I did, and then I loved it. And honestly, it was what I was looking for. It's this, like, very weird blend of music, similar to Kokia. That, like, not much else sounds like her, either, at least her best stuff. So yeah, that's a fun story. Have you ever smashed a bug? Sometimes, I try not to. I don't really like doing that. For a few reasons, but I do have to sometimes, you know? Is it that gays can't drive because you have to sit in a chair to drive? Fuck, dude, maybe. I feel like if that were the case, people could make gay cars for gay people to drive with, like, better seating. I always get so many questions for these, which is really funny. Have you ever worn socks with sandals? No. I have not. What are you saying no to? I don't know what you're saying no to. Yeah. How do you pronounce the word platypus? Like that. Am I vegan? No. I think, like, I eat chicken. Chicken is the one meat I eat. Otherwise, I am vegetarian. But if I were to go without, like, eggs or something, or, like, milk, that would be pretty hard on my diet. Just because, like, that cuts down on what you can cook by a lot. Do you prefer home or portable gaming? Okay, I wasn't saying that it hurts to sit in chairs. I'm saying that gay people can't sit in chairs, which is, like, the gay people stereotype. But yeah. Do I prefer home or portable gaming? I prefer, like, portable. I pretty much, like, I recently hooked up my Switch to one of my monitors, and so I've been playing for, my Switch in, like, I've been playing my Switch in, docked mode recently for the first time in years. But otherwise, I mostly play mobile gaming. I'm big at Art Knight's Hypixation right now. That hasn't really leaked over to this side of things for me. You ever just lie in the dirt and let the earth reclaim you? God, I wish. Dude, do you know how far down I have to go to get to hit dirt? Like, That's so far down. That's at least a few more miles, like. And God, imagine what. No, I don't lie in the dirt because the dirt is too far below where I am in the ocean to get there and not just die because of the eldritch horrors down there. Any questions? I have like 2 Curious Cat tabs open where I'm just like refreshing one to see if there are new questions before I refresh the other. What's my favorite pizza topping? Right, need to get that into frame. My favorite pizza topping? Olives. Black olives specifically. That's always been my favorite. Second would be like garlic. Recently I've me and my sister, like, me and my headmates have kind of like finally, for the first time in our life, we have begun liking mushrooms. We've liked gnocchis for a while, but like normal like Western mushrooms we've been coming around on, and that opened us up to like veggie pizza, which is that's good. That's good stuff. But I guess like if I have to pick like a single topping for a pizza, I'm gonna go with olives. Do I have a roommate who's making noise in the background? I do have a roommate. They're not making noise in the background. That's my fan. If my roommate is making noise, it is loud enough that the stream can hear it, but I can't hear it over the fan, and that would be very weird. So it's just the fan. Yeah. I'm almost over. Guess what? Yeah, so just a little bit more left in the stream. If someone asked you to make a vegetarian pepperoni pizza, what would you put on it? I would probably, like, go try to find, like, a fake meat version of pepperoni. Because, like, one of the things that makes being vegetarian more palatable as someone who is disabled and can't always cook is, like, fake meat products. Because that captures enough of the flavor and, like, has its own flavor that it's like, yeah, that's palatable. It's edible. Definitely, like, works. So I would just, like, get one of those for pepperoni. And if they complain, then, well, they asked me for something contradictory. And I was able to meet it, so I beat them. Yeah, fake meat is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's, like, pretty good, but it's, like, I've definitely had some, like, good, some good stuff in that regard. Like, I don't know, I think veggie burgers are the best, mostly because it's, like, not even trying to replicate, it's not trying to replicate, like, beef, it's trying to replicate the shape of a burger with its own flavor thing. Ran, do you eat tofu? Yeah. Like, tofu's good. Mix it in some sauces, throw in some vegetables, put that on rice. Like, that's a good meal. Pretty easy to make, too, if you have, like, ingredients around. It's like a tofu vegetable stir fry. Favorite type of fish that is not a viperfish? I don't know. Let me think on this. I think gulper eels are cool. There's a lot of cool things down here that, like, I don't want to just list them all, and also I don't know all their names. There's a lot of cool stuff down here. God. Gulperfish are eels. Fuck. Like, wow. Yeah, no, crocodiles aren't fish. I don't know. There's a lot of cool fish. I'm a fish fan, obviously. And I guess, like, if I am talking about cool fish, like, anglerfish are, like... Anglerfish are almost feel like it's cheating to say. Because that's the obvious answer. And you don't... And I'm not just talking about deep-sea anglerfish, but, like, kinds that, like, disguise themselves as plant matter and stuff like that, or, like, hide in the sand. Like, that's all just cool. Like, fuck, dude. Why couldn't I be like that? Why did nature have to screw me like this? Crocodiles are just big, really big, scaly rodents. Yeah, I don't think that's wrong. Yeah, crocodiles are more closely related to, birds than anything else. In the, like, reptile-bird connection, yeah. I think these next couple questions that I answer are gonna be, like, my last questions, because we're on the last song of the album. I, like, glanced ahead to, like, see what questions there were. And I don't know what the fuck this means. Is that fam in the Chato knowledge of airport? This is incomprehensible to me. I'm sorry, like... There is, like... These questions have had a lot of typos. And I've generally been able to work past it, but, like, what the fuck did you mean here? What movie would you recommend for watching with friends when everyone is vaccinated? House, by, Naohiko Obayashi. It's a great movie to watch with people because it's, like, it's a wild experience. It's just, like, really out there, really weird. There's nothing like that movie. It's, really fun. Now I close that window. No, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, you have the Criterion release of House? Nice. I don't have it, in that form. I want it. It's one of my favorite movies, but I don't have it that way. I should get it. Like, House is a great film. House is a movie people should watch twice. Once sober, once drunk. Yeah, that's, like, a fair way to, a fair way to, approach it, yeah. I wish Curious Cat had a, like, clear inbox button, because I've answered most of every question in my inbox on screen, so I just need to now go in and delete them one by one. So, that's gonna be a little annoying. Yeah, I don't know. This was fun. I'm glad that I was able to get something out of today. Even though, like, the stream issues happened. So I don't know. I started doing outro stuff, like, a minute too early. And now there's still a minute left in the song. Haven't used Curious Cat in a long time. Didn't it used to have that function? If it has that function, I'm not aware of it. Like... I don't know. I don't see it there. So it seems like I'm gonna have to delete them manually. Yeah, I don't know. This is fun. I'm gonna do more chill, like, talking to chat streams like this in the future. Just because it's like, I mean, it's easier on me. And I know, I enjoy this more than, like, other stuff. Like, I don't really play games a lot. Like, I've been playing more games in the last month than I have in years. So, I don't get a ton of enjoyment out of that, and, like, thus, when I'm playing games on stream, it's, like, not, like, my favorite thing to do. So just talking to chat, like, I'll just throw in those streams every now and then, depending on how I'm feeling. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks for coming, everyone. I'm gonna go. Bye.